Hey everybody, this is Grace. In this video, I want to talk about people whose hearts are as cold as ice, man. I mean, seriously. And I have been doing that lately, of how many months now? I usually do something along this line every year. You know, my original channel will be 11 years next month. In a month, yeah, next month. And but this is one that I really hadn't I don't think that I have ever seen before, and that's the people who are making videos of some call them food banks, some call them food pantries, that they go to these to get free food, and they're not needy. These, now, anything I've ever heard and read, I Googled it in the AI overview, what it says is, and I did multiple ways of questioning, and it said that these are for people who are needy. You know, people who don't have the money, the funds, to feed themselves and or their families. You know, like single parents don't have enough money to feed their children. The people on Social Security or whatever, disability, fixed income, you know, that they really can't afford to eat. But these are people, the ones that I'm talking about, the ones that are cold as ice, they actually will make videos and they admit that they have the money for it. You know, they put it in different words, trying to be sly or something. But they will say that they, you know, have the income, but the thing is, they go to these, then it's not that well, it is that they want instead of that they need. It's needy versus greedy, really. But they want to use their money, that their budget for groceries, they want to use that on other stuff. So they go to the food banks and get free food so they can do so. Now, they're not using this terminology, but the other stuff they want to use it on quite often is non-essentials. Non-essentials. It's not essentials. It's not things like to pay their rent. Like some of these other people have to make a choice if they're going to pay their rent. If they're you know, going to have electricity, gas, water, you know, these kinds of essentials. The needy might not have enough money if they have to buy groceries. But these greedy, no, they just want that for non-essentials, like, and they'll make videos. They're not saying this is what I'm doing on, but you see it. They'll do things like go on vacation, take their kids to vacation, stay in a hotel. My goodness, the hotels these days, especially if you're going to a vacation place, a site, you know, like, say you go to Disneyland, Disney World, Disney, wherever. I've been to the one in Florida. Or you go to the beach. You know, go to Galveston even. Go anywhere. You know, there's a beach. And the hotels, my goodness. You know, and I doubt they're staying in any of these kind of shady hotels, because like some of them will show that they got some really good stuff at these food pantries. Expensive stuff. And you can kind of get the feeling when you watch enough of them, like some people don't, is that they're not there first thing, you know, they're not, like some of them, it would be doubtful that they could get there first thing in the morning, like 6 o'clock, and wait in line for 2 hours, you know, until it opens, or however many hours until it opens, whatever day, so they get all the good stuff. And then you see these greedy ones, and you can pretty much bet, yeah, they could do that. And they come out with stuff that is, oh my goodness, the cost, you know, for the meat itself. They actually get meat. These other ones think, well, there wasn't any protein left over, no meat left over. Oh, but these greedy ones, seriously, their hearts must be as cold as ice to use to go and get stuff from a food bank or food pantry, knowing full well that there are people out there who are literally starving, but they want their money so they can go on vacations or go and buy new cell phones, go and buy, expensive ones, not the cheap ones. Non-essentials, like I said, even big ticket items, and say, well, and I'm broke now. I put it on a credit card. These needy people, they might not even have a credit card. Okay, the actual truly needy one. Greedy ones, yeah. Let me get my audience to pay for my credit cards, bills. That's how they see it. They make such wonderful videos, and their audience should have to pay for them. I don't know. I'm just so disgusted by this kind of stuff. So disgusted.